My husband and mother confessed their affair and asked me to accept it.
We'll see about that.
I, 21 female, have been married to my husband, 33 male, for a year.
Well,
And
it's
3 months now.
It's better than being married for 10 years.
That's true. You would be 10 years old. My mother, 40 female, has always had a soft spot for him.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What kind of
no.
What kind of soft spot, huh?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. No. That's where this is going? Ah!
Well, at least there's less of an age gap between your mother and your husband, which I appreciated. When she first met him, she told me, I was so lucky to have an amazing person in my life. How lucky, Mom. The two of them always got along fine, which I figured was just from their closeness in age. And that didn't make you a little bit icky? That didn't make you feel a little bit icky?
That didn't ick you up just a smidge?
TikTok can't hear us.
It looks like
Oh,
we've got no audio on TikTok.
You can't hear us.
You know, we've got audio on other platforms.
Yeah.
Hold on, TikTok.
But they can't hear us say that.
TikTok.
Go
We
to YouTube.
Here.
To you.
Because we love TikTok so
Tube.
much. Hold on. I'm getting it.
Go to
Can you hear us now?
you.
Hear us?
That was more of a you.
I guess we'll just start over again.
You.
And I'll do all of the same
Tube.
reactions I did before. I said,
Diahelix says they don't want us to hear.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
They don't want
We'll be
us
right
to.
back. Can you hear us?
Hello? Hello?
Can't hear us.
Hello?
Go and talk. Did they hear you now?
Hello?
Hello?
Go
I signed an M instead of a T. I meant to say
you. That's a
to-
you. You.
There we go, YouTube.
You.
husband and mother confessed their affair and asked me to accept it.
You're who?
I, 21 female, have been married to my husband, 33 male.
Oh, delicious.
And everyone can hear us, right? Yes? Yes?
Oh, scrumdiddlyumptious.
I'm going to redo that sentence. I, 21 female, have been married to my husband, 33 male, for a year and 3 months now. My mother, 40 female, has always had a soft spot for him.
Yeah. I wonder where it is.
Which I appreciated. When she first met him, she told me I was so lucky to have an amazing person in my life. Did she know? The two of them always got along fine, which I figured was just from their closeness in age.
That's all just automatically in and of itself. That thought is bad.
Having the thought, oh yeah, my husband and my mom are closer in age than I am to my husband, and that doesn't make you a little bit icked out?
Well, I mean, I guess what? She would have been like 18 when she gave birth to OP.
Yes.
So, you know, that can change the dynamic between a parent and a child for sure.
Yeah, she steals her husband, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, minus that.
However, during our wedding, I noticed weird behavior from her. On my wedding day, she told me she wished she was the one in the gown.
Okay.
Referring to my dress.
Okay.
Yeah. When I asked what she meant, she just laughed and said she'd had too much to drink.
Yeah, that's not even a good cover either. She couldn't have just been like, I just mean you look so beautiful. I wish I could look that beautiful.
Yeah.
She just
I
meant,
wish I had that type of wedding, but I was so young when I had you. That could have been that.
But instead she goes, oh, no, I've been drinking. Don't listen to me.
She also suggested she and my husband have a dance together. Sorry, the mother-husband dance? I haven't heard of that one. I laughed because I thought it was a joke, but given everything that's happened, it clearly wasn't. Further down the line, she started asking me overly personal, inappropriate questions about my marriage. I told her I wasn't comfortable, and she said my aunt was curious. What?
Hey, guess what?
She
I
can't know
don't care,
either.
dude.
She also began asking my husband strange, invasive questions that made me uncomfortable. My suspicion grew over the last 3 months. My husband told me my mom had asked him to renovate our kitchen, as he works in construction, and that he'd be there after work Monday through Wednesday. When I offered to join him, he said it would be boring for me. When I asked my mom if I should come, she said I was being a nagging wife for asking.
Oh,
Shut
just
up.
to hang out with my own mom?
Yes, and husband. By the way, this comes from Nikki1296, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Sophia.
I'm Dakota.
Oh, well, I'm Keon.
And we're here to give some good advice, goofily, and if you've got advice, put it down below. But we got more story. OP says, after he started visiting, he was never interested in spending time with me when he got home. My suspicions grew further when I visited my mom's place and the kitchen looked exactly the same as before. Doesn't seem like you've done all that much constructing, does it?
Seems like maybe you've been working on each other's bodies.
No. When I confronted them, they said they were still just prepping. Oh, don't tell me that. Gross. In that moment, I knew something was wrong. I left work early one day and went by my mom's place to see what was happening. Her place has a lot of windows, and you can see nearly every room if you wander around. Hate that. When I got to the study's window, that's when I saw my husband and mother together. I screamed and cried. When they saw me, my mom looked down in disbelief while my husband ran out of the room.
Your mom was screaming and crying, too.
Oh, no.
Oh, Keon.
That's terrible.
And it's probably right.
Am I wrong?
Yes, you are wrong because her terrible husband is a bad lover.
He's a bad, bad man.
Also, if you're going to make the excuse that you're renovating your mother-in-law's kitchen, if you're going to use that as the cover.
Maybe it was an innuendo.
Well, I was.
Just lay down some tile before you lay down pipe.
Oh.
Hey, come here. Shake my hand.
Oh. Don't shake his hand.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
No. I ran to my car and drove off, hyperventilating. When I got home, I packed some clothes and essentials, then drove to an empty car park and sat there for over 4 hours, just crying. I eventually returned home, waiting to confront him, but he wasn't there, and there was no sign he had been. I figured he'd stay somewhere to give me space. When I woke up, I wasn't ready to talk to him, so I called my aunt instead. She told me he stayed at my mother's house to be there for her.
Oh, wouldn't it be crazy if that house went up?
Guys, yeah, at least he has his priorities right.
Yeah,
right?
He's like, well, she's the love of my life, and you're just my wife. So
You gotta respect your elders.
guess so. My mouth dropped, and I couldn't say a word. I asked if she could set up a meeting with me, my husband, and my mother, and she said she'd take me there. In the car, my aunt admitted my mother had told her about the affair and that she told her to stop. And then I go, "Oh, aunt, could you let me out of the car? 'Cause now you're done. Now you're gone from my life. You knew? You knew?
This is where you stop, drop, and roll out of the car and go, all right, I hate you too.
Bye."
Step 1, get online. Step 2, purchase coyote urine. Step 3, get a super soaker. Step 4, put the urine in the super soaker. Step 5, you spray that wherever you feel is necessary.
And then they really will have to do some construction on the house. My mother lied and said she had then yesterday, right after I caught them, confessed she'd still been seeing him. Oh, the mother lied to the aunt saying that she, stopped. I told my aunt I was disappointed she hadn't told me and that she'd lost my trust. She seemed to understand. When we got to the house, my husband had his arm around my mother.
This is so weird.
He's like, well, we've been caught, so it actually doesn't matter anymore.
Now it's real.
I'm not exaggerating when I say I would spend the rest of my life making sure these people never, ever live in comfort.
Yeah. I'm never seeing them ever again. Wow. And my mother was resting her head on his shoulder. Keep in mind, I'd caught them a day before. My mother started crying the moment she saw me and hugged him, which only aggravated me. To keep this short, they told me they wanted to be together and hoped one day I'd accept them. I couldn't feel anything, so I just started laughing in shock. Even my aunt told my mom she was being ridiculous.
Now?
They claimed,
Now? Now?
Yeah.
When she was like, oh, that sounds fun. But now it's ridiculous?
Well, no, she said before, hey, stop doing that. But she didn't try that hard.
Yeah.
They claimed they'd been in love for a year.
You've been together for a year and 3 months.
Yeah, let's do some math here.
3 months after your wedding, they fell in love? Why did he marry you?
Like, the rest of my life will be spent making
hunting.
sure these two people are miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And I never think that that's a good idea. That's the only thing you can do here, though.
And that my mother could see herself starting a family with him. I saw it. What?
Yeah.
Girl, what?
Does that mean wait, let's do some more math here. So if mom gets together with my husband and then we get divorced and then mom marries my husband, my ex-husband is now my dad-in-law.
Yes.
This is actually, you know
my
what?
My father-in-law. Huh.
Yes.
You've got it made right now because you get to be a young divorcee, which is very in vogue.
21-year-old divorcee.
This is my ex-dad right here.
You get to disappear off the face of the planet and start a brand new life where none of these people know where you are or how to contact you, and you never, ever have to talk to them ever again.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. It's stepdad, but my brain is so broken from all of this.
There's more, though. And that my mother could see herself starting a family with him. I sat in silence while my mom pleaded with me to say something. I couldn't. I asked my aunt to take me home, and she got me out of the car immediately. As soon as I got in the car, I started bawling. She offered to let me stay with her, but I just wanted to be alone. It's been a week, and I've been home alone. My mother and I have always had problems, and she's always blamed me for my father's passing.
Wait. What?
Well, what did you do?
So in a way, I think this is her way of getting back at me. In what way? In what way would you? How How?
Pushed him in front of a train.
Yeah, OP pushed him in front of a train. I'm honestly not sure what's next for me. My husband and I had agreed I'd stay at home. Oh, my husband and I had agreed I'd be a stay-at-home mom, which is what I wanted. I'm not great with legal matters and have no idea what to do from here, so any advice on that would be great. I'm sorry this is so long. I would never have turned to social media in the past, but I didn't have anyone else to turn to. Any advice or thoughts would be appreciated. And we have an update 5 days later, but what do you think?
I think the coyote piss super soaker is the apex of my advice for you, honestly. Like, just like spray that on their car, spray that on the door, spray it on the porch, spray it in the back, spray it in the front.
Spray it on a train.
And do it in a way where you can't get caught, because it probably isn't legal.
I don't know. My first step is go to the Men in Black. Be like, hey, erase my brain because I can't comprehend this. This is too much.
Eternal sunshine.
Just over and over.
Yeah.
I think you go get a lawyer. First step. You say, Auntie, you betrayed me, but you can make it up to me by helping me get a lawyer. And then you divorce your husband. You get all of his money. And then you leave these people and move to a different state and or country.
What if Auntie's like, I kind of like your husband?
Oh, no. Well, then you encourage him. You encourage her to steal husband from mom, and just cycle continues.
The never-ending story.
But we got an update. Oh, boy. A bit more context first. I don't fully trust my aunt. I wonder why. She and my mom are extremely close and have only ever really had each other, so she'll always put my mom's interests first. She also has a lot on her plate, so staying with her was never really an option. I'm not going to college just for the sake of it. I want to be a mom, but I'll look for a job in the meantime since the flower shop won't be sustainable. I think I've actually lost that job since I haven't shown up for 3 shifts and have been dodging their calls. Well, pick up the call and tell them what's going on and say you need a second.
Get a bullhorn or an air horn, pick up the call, and go right into the mouthpiece.
I don't know if that's actually a good idea.
It's a great idea.
I think she needs a job.
Oh, my bad. I'm so stuck on your step-husband / mother.
Calling.
Yeah, I thought they were calling you.
This is the flower shop that she
yeah,
needs a job
don't
at.
do that to the flower shop. Do that to the other people.
Now to the update. The night after I posted here, my husband came banging on our door crying, saying he'd made a mistake. He insisted my mother had been blackmailing him into being with her, that it was only supposed to be a hookup, and that he instantly regretted it. What'd she blackmail you with? What was she blackmailing with? The fact that you were...
That's me. I'm booting up the super soaker.
Yeah. No,
Have fun with those coyotes.
He showed me texts where she told him to come over, threatening to tell me about the affair if he refused.
He went, no, don't do that.
He said she was threatening to tell you about the affair that we were having if I didn't come over all the time and have the affair that she was threatening to tell you about.
She was going to twist my arm. Oh, no.
Like you were already having the affair, buddy. He said he wanted us to be together again and that he'd do anything. I told him I needed space and that he needed to leave. He got upset and I started to feel uneasy, so I called his friend who came and took him back to his place to calm down.
I would have said anything. Drink this gallon of coyote juice.
You were really stuck on the coyotes.
I am, because it's really, if you don't know about coyote
You've told me.
urine, it's
stanky.
It's bad.
It's pretty stanky.
So, yeah, I don't know. What? Bamboo fingernails. What are we talking about? You're willing to do anything?
Ow.
I'm
just asking for all his money.
If you're willing to do anything, I want you to do a triple backflip off the roof and land it perfectly. Until you can figure out how to do that, I'll never take you back.
The next morning, I woke up to him cooking my favorite breakfast in our kitchen. He said he wanted to surprise me with something he knew I loved.
Aw.
You already surprised me once.
I say,
I don't want it.
Yeah, you surprised me with something I did love. My mother.
I told him I appreciated it, but he needed to leave. and that if I were to forgive him, it would take a long time. He started crying and tried to manipulate me, so I told him to get out, pushed him out, and locked the door. Later that day, my mother came and screamed outside my door that she knew my husband was there and that I was keeping them apart.
Oh my gosh.
Mama, leave. I told her to leave or I'd call the cops, and she did. A couple hours later, she came back and tried to get in, but the moment she heard me on the phone with the police, she drove off.
You know what's crazy about that? That mom came over to your place not to check on you.
Yeah.
To check for your husband.
Yeah, to try and steal your husband further. It's like, you couldn't even keep him. You couldn't even keep him. I thought you guys loved each other. I started to feel unsafe, and I didn't have anywhere to go, so I grabbed some clothes and have been living in my car since. It's been sustainable for a day or so, but obviously I can't do this forever. My husband messaged saying he'd come by the house and was worried I hadn't returned. I told him he shouldn't be there, but that I was staying in my car until I figured out what I wanted. He sent crying voice messages saying I was torturing myself and that if we were together, he'd take care of me and her mom. I haven't replied directly, but I sent him a quick "I'm okay" every few hours so he doesn't completely panic. Who cares? Who cares about him?
Yeah, it's really not the time to care about this man.
Yeah. My aunt hasn't really contacted me since I cried in her car, but as I said, she has a lot on her plate. She has so much on her plate that she can't reach out to her niece who's living in her car
and whose soon-to-be ex-husband. There's just so much complications here.
Yeah,
and I
your
feel
aunt kind of sucks too.
Bad.
Unless your aunt is like in the hospital or, I don't know, in court. I'm just trying to think of any situation where I couldn't send a text being like, "Hey, are you okay?"
She's got a coyote infestation.
It's just like, I can't. The coyotes are everywhere.
There's 28 coyotes in my house.
That's the update. I'm in a car with no real direction, but thank you for all the legal advice. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so fingers crossed.
I would drive northeast. Wherever you are, just drive northeast.
I would call the flower shop. Please call the flower shop.
Drive northeast until you get to wherever Stephen King lives.
Oh, and then what?
Whatever you find there will be less scary than what you have gone through.
Go to Derry. Go to the town of Derry, because I'm sure it's better than this.
Clown's going to pop up in your face, and you're just going to go, and he'll be atomized.
Yeah. Comment 1. Sorry you're going through this. Sounds impossible to get through, but it will make you stronger. Get a lawyer, get counseling, seek out support. OP says, my mom came to the U.S. when she was very young and is very Americanized. She rejected her family's traditional expectations years ago, and they've never really gotten along since. Reply says, I'd tell her entire family. Play nice with your husband, get the text messages, and forward them to everyone. LOL, says OP, they wouldn't care at this point. They already think she's a floozy, and they don't even like me. Haha.
Oh.
And we do have a second update 6 days later.
I like the word floozy.
Floozy. They think she's a floozy.
It's a good word.
I wonder if they don't like you because they think that you're like your mom.
That could be.
And maybe we could tell them, hey, guys, I'm not.
I mean,
not
don't
like that.
On a very real level, bro, get out. Leave every single person that you've ever known behind.
Yeah.
You need to start completely over. It's not an exaggeration that that's one of the craziest things that could probably ever happen to anybody on a like person-to-person relationship level. You're 12 years older than your husband.
Yeah.
Starts having an affair with your 40-year-old mom that gave birth to you when she was 18.
Yeah.
And like now she's at your door screaming that you're keeping him from her. Like, just move as far away as possible and start a brand new existence, and it'll be the most liberating thing ever.
I agree. But we have an update 6 days later. I'm glad to say I'm not in a car anymore and I'm now living in a women's shelter.
Nice.
An hour after my last update, a man started following my car, scary, weaving in and out of no-through roads behind me for about 35 to 40 minutes. It scared me, so I followed your advice and went to a shelter.
Was that him?
I hope not.
If it's not him, then girl, what the hell's going on?
I can't catch a break. I explained I didn't feel safe at home because my husband and mother had both been pestering me. The staff were really nurturing and settling me in, and a lot of the women introduced themselves. I've never been in such a supportive environment. It might sound strange to say about a shelter, but I don't want to leave. I've made a lot of friends in the last few days and feel genuinely happy. I made one really good friend who's the exact same age as me, and we've even talked about finding a place to live together, which has made me excited.
Okay,
Yay!
good.
This is looking up.
Okay.
I've met a lot of people from different backgrounds and situations that have really opened my world. As for my husband, he recently sent a text that made me certain I never want to see him again.
It's just a selfie with him.
With him, his mom.
and his mom. Or and her mom.
Hope not.
I don't like that.
He said some really cruel things, then admitted he'd been seeing other women the whole time and that they provided more for him than I ever could. And that's when I send him my mom. That's when I'm sending him a picture. The last thing I'm sending my mom ever is a picture of that text exchange where he admits that he's been seeing other women. And I'm going, hope he was worth it. You're not even the only one. And then I'm blocking her.
I don't know. I think I'm sending like zip bombs to her email, you know? I think I'm sending like coupon catalog, you know, for the
and
blah, blah, blah. And then you open it up and it's like 3 terabytes of like elderly, like explicit material.
Scary.
Like that's, I'm not leaving. I'm leaving. But I'm not leaving you alone. I'm going to continue to bother you until the day you're in the ground.
I will haunt you forever. Oh boy.
I don't care if it's against the laws of the land. I will bother you.
OP continues, I simply told him to go ruin one of their lives instead. I won't act tough. I feel completely hurt and manipulated. I really thought we had something special. The friends I've made at the shelter were there for me through it. My mom recently posted a photo of herself with a caption, "Love hurts." I replied with laughing emojis since it's clear she's looking for attention and sympathy.
Oh my God.
She messaged back saying she was allowed to mourn her relationship and that I couldn't make a sacrifice for her happiness. I sent the laughing emoji again. She then posted our interaction on her story with a quote about kids hurting their parents. So I blocked her.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I don't post anything because it's ridiculous, but I really would want to post a story detailing.
Here's the beauty. You don't need to post a post. You just come up with a new thing that's going to bother her.
Yeah.
Here's one. You know those spring-loaded boxes you can get for people's birthdays where it's like a bunch of butterflies come out?
Yes.
Yeah, do that, except it's not little paper butterflies. It's 500 crickets. You put the crickets in a box that looks like it's like a makeup box. You put a little note on it that says, thinking of you, XOXO, ex-husband's name. And then she opens the box, and it's a spring-loaded box full of 500 crickets.
All those crickets. And then also on each cricket.
Yeah.
On
each cricket.
On each cricket, they've attached one of those little, like, you know those cards, the singing cards?
The little things that make the...
Yeah, but they, like, never end. And the crickets are jumping, and they're like... But they're also singing, like I don't know,
so
happy birthday over and over.
A fun thing about crickets is they kind of had that built in.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
but
they kind of just go...
Okay, new idea. We douse the crickets just a little bit. They're fine.
In coyote piss?
Just a little bit, yeah. Just enough for it to give them enrichment.
Yes.
Yeah.
My aunt has gone radio silent, too. I tried to message her that I was in a shelter in case she was worried. She clearly isn't. But before I could even tell her, she said she couldn't talk because she was at brunch and never followed up. Your aunt is evil. She's at brunch?
Your whole
She's
family's
at
evil.
brunch.
I'm actually brunching. I'm like 7 mimosas in. I can't talk
She's
to
trying
you.
to find the
had
bottom.
So many mimosas.
I'm not. I can't. I physically can't even.
I told you I was busy. I have a lot
There's a lot on my
going
plate.
on.
There's like
a lot on my
eggs.
plate.
It's brunch.
The girls are telling me about something juicy.
Hey, everyone in there saying to send glitter bombs. Don't do that. Really fine glitter. Ultra fine glitter is horrifically bad for the environment. It's going to end up in your balls and your ovaries and your brain.
But-
Don't use ultra fine glitter.
But you
Is that from
can
personal
send,
experience?
You can send biodegradable
Yes.
stuff.
And as long as it's biodegradable.
Biodegradable, really good.
But, you know,
Not
be
the-
careful.
Yeah. Harass them, but do it
Oh my God.
environmentally.
Mica
friendly.
powder. Don't do mica powder. Jeez.
What about like diatomaceous earth?
Yeah.
It gets everywhere.
Yes. And that's a good one. That'd be a good, and it's mostly.
It's
I guess if you got a
non-toxic.
bunch of diatomaceous earth in your eyes, though, that would be really, really bad.
You know what's
So-
really,
It's
really
mostly
bad?
sleeping
Sleeping with my mom. and
I
cheating
know,
on me.
I know, but you can't like mechanically
can't-
blind
yeah, 'cause
somebody.
then
Like
you're gonna go to
that's
jail.
you're in the wrong.
You're illegal. That's illegal.
If it's found,
Um,
if they find the culprit.
They would. I wonder who attacked this mom who stole her daughter's husband. I also reached out to my grandma in Tennessee on my dad's side. I hadn't seen her since I was 15, but I asked if I could stay and explained my situation. She said I could come for a week, but after that I'd be on my own since she already had a full house. Why is everyone in the story evil?
I mean, I don't know.
A week? A week? Your
How many
grandma
people
says-
are there? We just had a full house. What if it's like Charlie
can't-
in the Chocolate Factory and there's like 4 people in one bed and then like one guy just works at a toothpaste factory and
I just don't believe
there's a
it.
hole in the roof.
I don't believe they have a full house.
She's like, you can be here for a week, but you won't like the hole in the roof.
You'll want to leave. Anyway, that's the update. I'm in the shelter and planning to find a place with my friend. I'll figure out the legal side soon. Thank you all so much for reading, and I'll update if anything significant happens. Oh, significant things are happening 6 days later.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
Let's
boy.
keep going.
Yay.
So this will be my final update. Boo! As I think the situation has finally come to an end. And I'm in
Yay.
a really good place. You're in a really good place 6 days later?
Okay.
Listen, let's be real. OP's really at the bottom right now.
I guess so. The
Anything
only
from
place-
there
yeah,
is
is up.
better. Yeah.
Everywhere is up.
I left off in the shelter with a lot of friends. The girl I was going to move in with ended up going back home, so I was stuck again until I got a message from my grandma. Her mother, my great-grandma, needed someone to take care of her, and her brother would be happy to have me stay as long as I helped. I had nothing to lose, so I took it. I arrived in Miami 3 days ago and have been loving it. I never really knew my dad's side. He wasn't close with his family, and after he passed, it was hard to stay in contact. My great uncle and his wife are very nice, and they live in a lovely part of Miami near the beach. I hadn't seen my great grandma in over 10 years, and she was so happy when she saw me. She mostly speaks Spanish. And I hope that you would be happy to know that you can listen to full episodes of stories just like this. Just go to OK Storytime on your favorite podcast app.
It would have been really funny
What?
if you delivered that entire thing in Spanish.
Hola.
¿Qué tal?
I don't know how to do the past tense. Or
Ayu-
wait, the future
ayúdame.
tense. The future tense.
Ayúdame.
Voy.
All right, that's enough of that, abuelita. I'm so happy. Now you've got a little abuelita.
Historias.
She says, I give you little besitos.
Ayúdame. Ayúdame. But
besito.
we've got more story. Any final thoughts?
Welcome to Miami. Mokoko ame yame.
You see? Anyway, I'll admit I said my dad was white earlier because I was scared of my identity being revealed, and that wasn't entirely true. My father was Cuban, born and raised in Miami. My great-grandma has been teaching me Spanish, and with my great-uncle translating, she's been sharing stories about my dad.
Oh,
I love this. Grandma's cool.
oh.
She told me how he'd fall asleep on her lap at family gatherings
Aw.
and make everyone laugh, imitating her accent.
Oh.
Seeing old photos of him as a kid made me tear up. My mom never had a relationship with them, which was her choice, even though they'd wanted to meet her. They told me they weren't shocked by what happened because my dad had once said my mom would be unfaithful to him. That made me furious, since my mom always claimed my dad was her soulmate. I haven't heard from my mom, but my cousin's wedding went ahead yesterday. My aunt posted it on Facebook, and my mom was there, looking completely fine in the photos. There is still no word from my ex-husband, but his sister sent me a text apologizing on behalf of herself and his parents. So that's the end. I'm in a really good place, taking care of my great-grandma, and I'll work out what I want next in the meantime. This will most likely and hopefully be the final update. Wow. I mean, like, I am really impressed by how, like,
Quick.
OP,
Very quick.
went, got out of the house, got safe, in a shelter, and then contacted grandma and got to Miami. Good job.
With probably one of the most traumatic things we've ever read.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Not one of the most, but it's going to stick with me for a
One
while.
of the most shocking.
Yeah. That one, it's like, holy cow.
Because we haven't read any heavy trauma in a while, but boy, oh boy, did we used to have some doozies.
yeah. Oh, yeah. This was, like, good because it wasn't deeply traumatic, but it was crazy.
Yeah, and it's, you know what? And you are better than me. Because I would...
OP just kept moving.
Just trying to put myself in those shoes. But, like, reverse the genders, because, like, it'd be my dad.
Yeah.
With my wife.
Yeah.
Let's not think. Let's not do what ifs.
And that's, my dad would never rest again.
Yeah. Purple Trader, thank you for the $5. No chaos tonight. Dallas is expensive. Medieval Times last night and Dallas Wild Aquarium today.
Ooh.
And a shout out to Evo in chat. That's me, eldest. That sounds awesome. I want to hear more about Medieval
Evo?
Times.
Yeah, Evo's in the chat, and that's Purple's
That's
oldest.
the coolest freaking name. What?
Evo.
You've got an Evo and an Eli? Dude.
Belton
What
Frog
a tag
Man,
team. Are you
truly.
serious?
Belton
Y'all need
Frog
to
Man.
be... Well, let me just please. Your children have a future as tag team WWE wrestlers, okay? Just want to put that out there. Evo and Eli? Come on.
Belton Frogman, thank you for being a member for 27 freaking months. Oh my goodness.
That's triple baby.
That's a triple baby. You now like...
What are you, the manager?
Yeah, you're the manager of one club in Berlin.
We have 700 locations.
We've had to expand our locations.
They are all underground,
Yeah.
you see. We mean that literally. If
Yeah.
you go, you have to get into the sewer system.
Yes, oh very.
Yeah, it's very hard to find.
I got a surprise, a $320 medical bill today. I always get those and I hate them. You should have to pay off a medical
Did you know you can just not pay that?
Yeah, you said it every time. But at least this story will never find me. So true.
Yes.
You gotta look up.
Yes.
Teresa Eats Pizza, thank you for being a member for 19 months. Pobrecito, except Pobrecito OP.
Yes. Pobrecito.
Poor OP.
Pobrecito.
Poor little OP.
Pobrecito.
I also it's probably going to be butchered.
Teresa.
But I did the CTA in Spanish.
Oh, let me see it. I'll read it.
You want to read it?
You
Yeah, let me
literally
read
minored in Spanish.
Okay.
Let me read it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey now, say now.
Okay.
I'm all about my hey now.
Can you make it a little bigger? Por cierto.
Por cierto.
Por cierto. Oh, it's moving.
Por cierto.
Por cierto, puedes escuchar episodios. Oh, it's moving. Completos con historias. ¿Cómo está? Solo tienes que ir a Spotify, Apple Podcasts o tu aplicación de podcast favorita y buscar OK Storytime.
Historias, ¿cómo estás? Historias, ¿cómo
Historias,
estás?
¿cómo
What does
estás?
that mean?
Stories for you. It's
By
true.
the way,
You can
this
listen to
story.
episodes, full episodes with stories for you. Only have them on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or the application of your favorite podcast.
Yeah,
And search.
that's a really
Yeah.
weird translation.
I
Yeah.
only do Spanish dictionary.
I don't think
That's Ace makes it. It says estás not. Oh well, yeah. That's That's just what it
I
says
don't think
on
stories just like this should be.
It says,
Nina.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Nina's.
Yay!
Hi, Nina.
Nina says I did good.
Nina, was that a normal translation or does it feel
It
like?
didn't sound.
What a
I don't
serious
trust
girl.
Google Translate.
I don't trust
I
it
don't
either.
know
Look it up on
enough to
Spanish
even
dictionary.
really
Use
know.
Spanish dick.
Spanish dict is the way to go.
I
Yeah.
just
I
can't
just did the quick
imagine
one.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
That's
imagine
okay.
that was the
Yeah.
right forming of those.
I never trusted.
I think it's hilarious. I think we should do our CTAs in new languages.
Sure,
now.
that'd be fun. That was completely cold Spanish read. So
Yes.
I want to learn. I want to like actually learn Spanish. Yeah, it sounds good. Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Nina, could you
Bro,
do that for
wait.
some of our episodes where
Yeah,
it's
can you
not in
translate in
English, you just put it in Spanish for us?
Ronan Q, what happened? My birthday wishes to reconcile with my white son Dakota?
Aw, that's nice,
What are you talking
Dakota.
I my
Also, happy birthday,
Were
Ronan.
we fighting? Is it your birthday? Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
my boyfriend is fluent in Spanish, and so last night I was trying to speak different things in Spanish.
Yeah, well, you should get more fluent in Mandarin, okay?
Hit me. I feel like no, I meant like hit me with some Mandarin. Hit me with no.
Nina said, sure, I could do that.
Uh,
Sweet.
Yay! My boyfriend is more fluent in Mandarin than you.
All right. We have.
is.
a
He's
couple
got more
donations
Mandarin
here, and then we're
fluid than
gonna do
me.
the Next story.
Yeah, he's got more Mandarin.
That guy's drowning in Mandarin
Yay,
fluid.
Nina said I could do that. You can read that one. Oh wait, we already had that one.
But shout out for him to being.
Hello,
more
Jenny. Oh, dang. Someone's learning Maori? Maori?
Oh, wow.
Sick.
Maori.
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 Go ahead and
Hey,
read the
guess what
story.
movie's absolutely flopping right now?
Shocking.
Maori.
Yeah.
Oh, Moana.
Live action Maori. Maori?
Maori.
Maori the movie?
Maori, the talk show?
Yeah, Maori the movie.
You skipped school and
Okay,
you're watching
Billy
Maori?
Time says put the CTA in Spanish, but don't tell Savannah.
Oh, Ronan, that was for your that was for your 12 months. Yeah, dude, you've been here for a year. Hell yeah.
I really want to like find a Spanish teacher, and then like actually, because I know I could learn on my own, but I've never effectively done that, so I really couldn't learn on my own. And I studied it for 7 years, and it just didn't stick.
Alrighty then.
Cat, what is God? Thank you for the one gifted membership.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Let's go and start this next story. Dakota, go and
Ming Ming, you lied to me.
see. Dakota, spin your
Charlie
little cube.
Hoani says Sophia aced that pronunciation. I mean, like I had to have kept something from 7 years. If it wasn't fluency, it was, I hope to at least have the pronunciation down.
I loved reading in Spanish. It was
Me
great.
too. It was
Yeah,
fun.
It was fun.
That was the
Me
only thing I
gusta.
had down. Alrighty, let's
Okay.
do it.
3.
Me gustos papas fritas.
With what? Con what?
Donde está la biblioteca?
3, 2, 1.
My grandmother gave me the cold shoulder over a mudroom renovation.
That's it?
Yeah, I think that is it. I think this story is out of a tax bracket that we're unfamiliar with. Are mudrooms expensive?
What's a mud room?
Exactly.
I learned what a mud room is. It's the room where your shoes go.
It's the room with the mud.
It's the room where, like, if you live in a wet place with snow, you put your shoes in there so you don't get the house all dirty.
Huh.
I learned this on another story we read because
I'm-
I was also like, what the heck is a mud room?
I'm thinking more of like the saunas or
Yeah,
like a spa
no,
with
that's
just
what I
like
thought.
mud in a pit.
That's what I thought.
Mud
no,
pit.
it's a mud room is like where all the shoes go so you don't get the house all dirty.
Hey, my grandma stopped talking to me after I done that. Got down there. She wasn't trying to make a expansion on that there mud pit. And I said, well, my grandma, you got too much mud down there. And she ain't never talked to me any worse since.
Lyrica says,
Should we start this over?
Yes. I think we got very.
I don't think we got sidetracked at all until you did that. I have been behaving completely normally. I did my intro. I explained what a mudroom
everyone,
was.
she's so normal.
I did. I explained what a
Everyone
mudroom
tell her
was,
how normal she
and then
is.
you said nonsense.
Tres, dos,
I hope you never stand out
know
in the
what?
crowd because how
You know
normal
what,
you
Dakota?
are.
tres,
Your ticket's
dos.
gone.
Okay, it's going to
Then
me.
I'll have
Tres,
you've left me no other option.
dos. We'll take it from the top. Tres, dos, y uno.
My grandmother gave me the cold shoulder over a mudroom renovation. Burr. Hi, everybody. So I, 21 female, and my husband, 24 male, and our son, 7 months, are taking over my family's farmhouse. It was my great-great-grandparents, my great-grandma Mary, and then my mother, Hillary's. And now it's mine. My grandma, Colleen, 65 female, was raised there by her grandparents, and it has been a very special thing for our family. We agreed to renovate the property because of long-term neglect from my mother and great-grandmother, Hillary and Mary. Excuse me. Well, during this process, we've had to demo out some things, and there are certain features we do not want to keep because we're either putting an updated version in or replacing it entirely. Well, my grandmother, Colleen, has been nothing short of judgmental over every decision we make.
I'm going to pause it real quick. I think that's super fair. The house that you have this super emotional attachment to because you grew up in it and your mother grew up in it and then you raised your, like it's, of course it's going to have a sentimental value to you. I think they could be a little bit more understanding.
Yes. My thing that I think is still unclear at this point is you say we're taking over the house.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like these people are moving out, though.
Do they still live there?
I think these people are all going to still live here.
Ooh.
On the farm.
Well, let's find out what's going to happen to them.
The kitchen cabinet colors, the paint colors, what we're keeping and not keeping, etc. And it's about almost every decision we make. Mind you, we're trying to make this house work for us and our family, as is the point of a home. I grew up next door to this farmhouse and love it just as much as she does. Hey, I'm going to say I doubt that.
I doubt it. I do doubt it.
Or maybe you don't love it in the same way.
Yeah, you want to change it.
Yeah. What up, Carlos?
It is like, oh.
By the way, this comes from Toasty Cauliflower. If you want to submit your own stories, go to our subreddit. I'm Dakota.
I'm Sophia.
So much
and this
going
is
on.
how you say cauliflower in sign language.
What if our listeners couldn't see that?
Oh, well, you'll have to go to the YouTube, I guess.
And I'm Keon.
Does this mean anything in sign language?
No.
We sure?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're here to read this story, and you're here to comment what you think about it. Just keep the salt ready, baby, because nobody knows everything. OP says, the reason I'm now choosing to post about this is because she's in tears, giving me the cold shoulder, and intentionally puts music on in the car to keep me from talking to her. And see, that's the point where I'd go, I don't care what she thinks anymore. There's nothing that'll make me hate you faster than that. Oh, my God.
I know what I'm doing later.
Putting music on so you don't talk to me.
You can't. It won't work on me with you.
Because it's good music.
Because
you're like, I like that.
And then Keon would say, he would turn it to the next thing.
And then it would still be good. Anyway. My husband is in the middle of My husband is in the middle of demoing out the laundry room and mudroom. In the mudroom/hallway, there's this really old shelf and hooks. That's it. I plan to put mudroom built-ins there, but for now, we want a clean slate so we have a better idea of the space we're working with. That said, my husband called and verified that we were removing the shelves and hooks, and my grandma, who was in the car with me, got very upset and started crying, talking about how that's where her grandpa would keep his jacket with his hat, etc.
Oh.
And I understand why she's sentimental, but it's not as if I can't use those hooks after the new built-ins are put in. Yeah, you don't get it.
I don't think you get it at all.
You get 0% of this.
Your grandmother seemingly has tried to be involved in this, house renovation, and you kind of have ignored everything she said. And then she's upset because this house that she loves is changing.
And grew
and you're
up
like,
in, yeah.
whatever. It's gotta, you can still have them. I'll give you a little box full of hooks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like there's not a level of empathy here.
Zero.
However,
I don't think OP has zero idea.
Yeah.
I do feel like there's probably both sides are making critical mistakes.
I'm sure.
Because
Grandma's
if
making
this is how they felt about this house, and they were
Yeah.
like, we it's so sentimental, and we want to keep it as similar, like we want to keep it as much the same as possible. They needed to make that a very clear stipulation of like, if you take over this house and you make it yours, like it, as it's passed down through the family, you need to keep it as
Historic value.
original as possible.
that is a great question that I'm wondering. How did it transfer? Was it inherited? Did they just have an agreement? Like, I want to know what the transfer process was. Does Grandma still have any ownership over it?
It's like once you get to a certain age,
Yeah,
it's just
that's
like,
what
it's
I want
yours.
to know. And maybe we'll find that out.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Now I'm starting to feel guilty. Good.
Yes, you should a little bit.
But at the same time, she's not the one living there anymore. I'm trying to make improvements for what is going to work for my growing family. Am I the a-hole? And there's an update.
I really just need more information about how the house got handed to OP.
Yeah.
That's what I need to know.
I mean, if she's not going to be living there, that is
That's
fair.
important to
But
know.
at the same time, like, bro, like, if there was a shelf in my house where it's like, yeah, my great,
Yeah.
I guess after your son is like older, it'd be his great grandfather, like, used that.
Yeah.
Because it was the grandma's great grandfather. So it's OP's great, and it'd be the little kid's great.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, my great grandfather used these hooks. I will cherish them.
I also
It's cool.
I think it's really cool. It feels a little bit like when people buy these incredibly cool historic houses
And just completely.
and then just completely renovate it
Yeah.
to make it like modern, and it ends up being really
It's like-
ugly and tacky and
Yeah.
run of the mill, and there's no actual character left in it.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
mean,
wondering what
yeah.
OP is actually changing it to.
I need to see a picture.
Me too. I really
Yeah.
don't know. Like, maybe she's just changing parts of the house that are falling into disrepair anyway, and actually need to be fixed up because they'll, the structure is messed up.
It's like
Or if she just like doesn't like the vibe and she wants to change it because
it's old and looks worn.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, even for not historical houses,
Yeah.
you see renovations now where it's just like
It's
a
so-
basement
ugh.
from like the 80s or 90s, and then they redo it, and it's just a
paint job.
featureless white box.
I went to a house recently that, I mean, they have them all over our area where they will take these houses and just demo and then like put up the most cookie cutter ugly thing I've ever seen. and
Cube.
it
That's what they did with
pisses
my
me
house.
off.
A
With
cube
my-
on a
my-
cube.
My,
Oh, it
my
pisses me
house
off.
that my dad grew up in, that we sold last
Yeah.
year, they renovated it. We sold
Yeah.
it. Great. I went to it. I went. It's hideous.
Yeah.
It's like it's modernized. The color is gray, and I went, oh my
No.
god.
And I think I also
Ew.
have like even more sensitivity because my mom is an architect. So like I've been raised in this like, I'm like I hate. It makes me angry. I'm like this is who's doing this?
Yeah.
Where's the architect?
Yeah.
Where's the whimsy?
Where's
Where
the
is it?
whimsy?
We need to whimsy max.
Anyway,
Anyway. Your great grandfather's hooks are whimsical,
yeah,
okay?
come on.
Update. Me and my grandma had a real talk
Finally,
the day after I posted. And we agreed to use the hooks in the new mudroom built-ins. I liked the idea, and she said that would make her feel better.
heck yeah.
And there was a comment that had a really good point. My son will be hanging his jacket and hat in the same place as his great-great-great-grandpa.
That's what you said.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool, isn't it?
Kind of
Freaking cool.
insane, actually.
It's pretty freaking cool.
And that truly speaks to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, you can listen to full episodes with stories like this wherever you listen to podcasts. I don't care where it is. Search OK Storytime and find us. Let's see how the rest of this update goes.
Let's do it.
Seems like it's good.
Yeah.
I knew my great-great-grandparents. They were both passed away when I was very young, though. I miss them both very much, but I'm hoping to make them proud. I asked my great-grandma, their daughter, if she thinks they would like what I was doing, And she said she believes my great-great-grandpa especially would love it. My great-great-grandma actually would have been a fan of a white Pinterest kitchen, according to Grandma Mary.
A white
There it
Pinterest
is.
No!
kitchen.
There it is.
A
It's
white
tacky.
Pinterest kitchen.
No!
A white Pinterest kitchen.
No!
They're doing. I knew it.
We all knew it. We all knew it.
Featureless white
I knew it.
box.
Millennial gray rooms. No. I'm pissed off.
No.
I'm pissed off. I was going in a good direction, and then she said white Pinterest kitchen.
Bring back the 70s and 80s when
Bring
everything was
back
crazy.
the whimsy.
Yeah.
Dude,
Where
I
are the
lived in an orange
conversation
house.
pits?
Yeah.
I lived in a house with orange walls,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but it was in the Southwest. And it made sense.
I don't know.
It makes sense.
And it was fun. It was nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I would rather live in a house with orange walls than a house with all white walls.
I don't mind white walls, but you gotta do it right. You gotta do it right, and I don't trust.
I had white walls growing
don't
up, and I was
trust
like, I don't like this. Change it,
I don't
and we
trust.
changed it.
My mom, my parents have a very nice home. My mom, helped design a lot of it, and it has white walls and it's beautiful. I don't trust them.
Damn you, Pinterest. That said, I am taking the old shelf that was above the hooks to a wood carver and having him carve or wood burn a picture of my great-great-grandparents into it and make a frame out of that wood as a gift to my grandma, my mom's mom. Okay. You should maybe... Did you ask her
Yeah.
if she would love that or hate that?
Yeah.
I originally was going to use the old paneling in the dining room, only to find out it was a stick and peel style panel. Anyways, thank you all for your amazing advice and suggestions. I feel much less alone. My grandma, my mom's mom, excuse me,
Why are you always burpy?
my grandma, my mom's mom, laughed at the comment section and proceeded to tell me in her words, it's not that deep.
I mean, you were telling us she was crying.
It still feels like you don't get it.
You don't get it.
You're like, oh, it's not that deep to me, so it makes sense it wouldn't be that deep to anyone. And
But she
anyone
was
who doesn't feel this way is an idiot.
I have zero sentimental value to it. Oh well. Like your grandmother's like, yeah, I carved my name in there, and then my mother, and then her mother carved her name in there. You should do that. You know, no. Paint it white.
Dude, I've got a little, I don't know, man. People just are sentimental about stuff. Shut up, OP. You're annoying.
Yeah.
You're making your like 200-year-old farmhouse into a Pinterest white box. I hate you.
I get that you get a house, you inherit a house, and you're like, okay, well, I inherited this house. Why would I buy a new house? But also,
Make it just anything but that. Anything in the world but that.
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, yes, I agree, but that's just like you look back at 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. It's just how it is.
You know what I want
yeah.
my house to look like?
Like
Spitballing it right
like
now.
the Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse Clubhouse.
Like, I want my house on the inside. I want my house to feel like when, in the first Lord of the Rings movie, when they go into Moria and they, like, have all the columns up there. I don't want any walls. I just want wide open and, like,
gonna be a little
big,
hot.
like, you know, I mean, like, not as close together, but, like, I want open.
okay, he wants a castle.
And I want, like, columns. I don't need
Yeah,
walls. I
castle.
only need walls for the rooms. I don't want walls separating any of the shared space.
So you want like
You know what?
the place we were in Bali?
Casey's.
Which one? Like his
The one where we were watching,
like his
I-
house?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
couple different
Yeah.
styles that I would be completely fine with.
That's too much space for me. That's too big.
Like dream.
Oh, well, I mean,
One of my close friends / this is like a family friend of my mom's she's an architect, and they had the most beautiful like modern house that she designed, and it was gorgeous house, and it did burn down.
oh, no.
Yeah, which was so devastating because this house was, I mean, obviously for them to lose it, but also just like as a piece of art, it was so sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be one of my dream houses. But
Sorry,
I
I
also
just-
I like different styles too.
I
Like,
s-
I don't mind Spanish style.
Love Spanish
Houses.
style.
Oh, let it be known, Sophia doesn't mind the
I
Spanish.
don't mind Spanish style.
It
So I
just
guess you're- I
it
guess you're
took a
rooting
it
for
took a
Spain
second
this
to
week.
hit
I
me.
am.
It
The
took-
way that those Argentinian players pushed Jude down.
She judo my belling till I ham.
I don't care about soccer. I care about Jude Bellingham.
Why?
Why?
Why? Out of nowhere.
Out of
Out
all
of
the players,
nowhere?
why Jude Bellingham?
Have you seen him?
So, because he's hot?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Typical.
And he's good. He scored goal.
Mm.
He scored goal. He looked good.
And he's good. Who's Harry Kane?
the captain of the England team.
Good job.
I mean,
I'm
I
happy
guess
that
that's
you-
fair.
I'm
I
happy that
can't.
you
I
remember
can't
that.
even really be mad about
Yeah,
that.
I'm so happy you remember that. Okay, we have some
Captain
donations.
England
We
team.
got
Wait,
one more.
I have to say, I laughed, and it took me a second to realize that you had said the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse
Thank you.
because I was so.
Into it, yeah.
like I had just like had that thought. I was like, I would like to live in Moria, and then that was
You know
funny.
what house I want to live in?
That was
The
that
Mickey
was
Mouse
really
Clubhouse?
that was really funny.
Sorry, okay. Tree Seeds Pizza. Thank you for the 43.33. Ooh. Thank you so much.
44.33.
And
44.33.
Purple axolotl.
I'm like purple axolotl.
Hey, what's up? Okay, what? Purple axolotl. Thank you for the one gifted membership, and thank you for the second another gifted membership. Amelia Holman, thank you for the one gifted membership. Whoa, whoa.
When I clapped, my bracelets hurt me.
Aw, look at that little
Why did
poor
they do that?
baby. If you could live in what's going on?
Oh, that time my ring pinched my finger.
Keon, if you could live in one fictional house, what would it be?
Oh, that's not fair. Oh.
So easy.
And it's not Moria.
So easy.
One fictional
One
house?
fictional house, and it's not Moria.
Do I get to be the person who lives in the house?
No, you just have their house. Like they died, and you get to keep their house. You inherited their house. They
Okay,
left
well
it
then
to
this
you.
one, if you're a nerd, is a little tricky then. But
Okay. And put in the comments what fictional house you guys would want.
okay, so I create the situation in which the guy who owned the house
Sure.
died?
Sure.
Cool. Okay, I
Hit
pick
me.
Hal's moving castle.
Oh,
Hal
it's
dies
moving.
because I ate his heart.
Oh.
And then now Calcifer is my fire demon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that was the whole
Cool.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Someone said all of Rivendell? Hey, listen. this
Rivendell
all
is
of
not
Rivendell.
a-
That's more of a city.
This is
Yeah.
silly.
But okay.
Give me. You know what?
Minecraft house.
You know what? This is the one that came top of my mind.
Magic house.
Top of my mind. Give me the Meet the Robinsons house.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
That's a good one.
I
Are you going
changed.
to be dancing in the frog room?
Yeah.
I
kidding
kind of
me?
You don't
changed
have
my
a mother
mind.
If
in
you want to
the
talk about a house
frog
that has whimsy,
Yeah, Whimsy house.
that's a whimsy house.
I changed my mind because I don't want to have to kill Hal,
Yeah, you.
or like
you could just
be
be
like in
Sophie.
the service of a demon.
Okay.
You'll be Calcifer.
I-
Can you just be Calcifer?
Yeah.
I would be. I am Calcifer
Hogwarts
according to
castle,
like
so
some
you want the whole
studio,
castle?
some Ghibli character
Exactly.
test. I would live in Isengard before Saruman was corrupted
Yeah,
by
yeah,
the
well.
Palantir, and
Before it was
because
flooded.
it was a perfect like it's like this tower in the woods in the forest,
Pretty nice
and
town.
you can get
Tower.
and it's amazing.
I
It's perfect.
low key might live. I don't know. I was thinking about a little hobbit house, but I think it's too dark. I like a lot of light. So I don't know if I would want to live in a hobbit house.
Yeah, the Spirited Away
Spirited Away
bathhouse.
bathhouse.
The house from
Baggin. Yeah, that's what I'm
Encanto.
thinking, Baggin. Gingerbread house,
Encanto.
but without the witch. The
The
Weasley,
Weasley
house,
house.
the Burrow, classic.
Yeah.
A tree house. Just any tree house.
Somebody said, I think Stella just said
magic treehouse.
Hogwarts, like the entire.
That's I know. I've called that out.
That's wild.
all of Hogwarts.
The
Cullens
Cullen house.
That's just a normal house.
It's a nice house.
What the
Yeah.
Cullen house?
The
Yeah,
Cullen house, yeah.
it's a nice house.
This is modern. The
The
Addams
up house before or after the balloon?
Give
Yeah,
me
do
the
you get balloons
bench
with
warmers
them?
house.
Give me Banjo Kazooie's house.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Give me
Something with
DK's
a lot of
treehouse.
light,
the
and I need
Hyrule
something
Temple.
kind of in a woodsy area.
No. You
What?
know what? There's so many.
There's
things
always
in there.
people fighting in the backyard at that
Give me
place.
Peach's Castle.
Peach's
Bum,
house.
Bum, 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 bum.
Encanto house. The Sally house. What's the Sally house?
The Sally house?
Kevin's house in Home Alone. District 12. Interesting pick.
What would be
isn't
the
a
best Game of
house.
Thrones house?
Lannister.
I honestly don't remember
Oh,
that. I
The
haven't watched
Rock?
this in the vid.
Really?
Castlery Rock? No, the Tyrells.
Iron Man's house. He has a pretty nice
Oh,
house.
High
It does
Garden?
get blown up though.
Give me the Tyrells.
Good Morning
That's
says
my
Hobbit
house.
houses have a lot of windows. They're designed to be very bright. I mean, I guess I'll take a bright Hobbit house.
Oh, DJ Spam says the apartment from the drama. Yeah, that apartment was goated.
But folks, that's the end of our stream.
Ming Ming, relax. And go learn Mandarin, okay?
Learn another language. But folks, that's the end of our time. So if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And
see you tomorrow.
Bye, TikTok.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.